everybody, it's Hexa, and if you didn't watch my June bullet journal setup, which included a special announcement, then you don't yet know, so I suppose I'm going to tell you now, that we're moving. I am leaving Shanghai, leaving China with my family indefinitely. We're moving to Germany, to this, I can't even with this video. I don't even know how to talk about this. I don't really want to talk about this either. Everything's been like so fucking like stressful. It's just been so stressful and frustrating and emotional this week. Like I can't even. Today, what's the fucking day? Today is Thursday, the 7th of June. Moving van comes this Saturday. So we have 2 days left to pack everything. The whole house is just a mess. Everything is all over the place. Oh god. Like on Tuesday we took all my old artwork and my paintings and stuff down from the attic. And you know how sometimes when you're just overwhelmed, frustrated, angry, sad, heartbroken, whatever, there's nothing that makes you feel better except screaming or crying? That was one of those days. Like on Tuesday night when we took all the paintings down, I was so overwhelmed by just the sheer volume of it. It was like hundreds of artworks spanning 2 or 3 years of my life. And some of them are really big as well, and I just didn't know what the hell to do with all of it. I'm gonna end up keeping all of it because I don't think any artist is willing or able to discard their artwork, but it was just like so overwhelming. Like we took down all the paintings and just looking through all of them I started screaming because that sounds so dramatic, because there's like so many really emotionally charged paintings among those. Like I just remembered how I was going through a really, really tough time when I was creating that artwork, and it just wasn't fun for me to look back through it. And then, so yeah, and then I had to go hide in my room to cry for a bit. Another thing that's happened is that one of my students, because I do English tutoring for Chinese students at my home. Like they come over and I tutor them in English depending on their needs, and the student that was providing me 80% of my weekly income canceled all our lessons. Technically her family canceled the lessons for some reason. I don't really know why. They said that they were punishing her for bad behavior by not letting her have her lessons with me anymore, because I'm such a cool teacher apparently that not seeing me anymore is a punishment. So now I don't have any money anymore, or like 80% less money. And so my last few weeks in Shanghai I can't afford to do anything. Like I wanted to get a tattoo, which by the way, if you see a new tattoo on my arm over here, that's not real, that's just a temporary tattoo I'm using to test out the placement that I wanted. I wanted to get a tattoo to commemorate, you know, my time in China, and now if I go and get the tattoo, I will basically use all of my money on that. I won't be able to afford to do anything else after getting that tattoo. And I don't know, like I'm leaving my friends and people I care about are leaving, and we'll be in different countries, and I've lived here since I was 3 years old. 17 years. The only time I've lived in another country that I can actually remember was the year that my sister was born. We went back to Romania and lived there for a year between like the school year of 2009 to 2010. So I was 11 to 12 at that point. But other than that, I've always lived in China, and I'm gonna miss it so much. I complain about China so much, and there is a lot to complain about. This place is crazy, but I just can't shake this feeling that everywhere else in the world will always be boring compared to this. I can't imagine a place that's more fun and more exciting with more stuff going on and more types of people and opportunities, but I also recognize that my childhood growing up here, I've always felt out of place, and this isn't the sort of place where I would want to raise my kids. I wouldn't want to settle down here, and it's a really hard place to settle down at all because everyone you meet eventually leaves because it's not sustainable, you know? I put highlighter on to make me feel better because I'm so like overwhelmed and stressed out, and now I'm crying all of the highlighter off my face, so that's cool. But yeah, we're packing. I will show you guys a little bit of what's been packed so far and kind of like the huge chaos and mess that is happening in my house. For the next month or so after the moving van comes, I will basically be experiencing my very first taste of the minimalistic lifestyle, which I really wish I could live a minimalistic lifestyle. I don't like having so much things. I think it really weighs me down a lot, but I just do. I'm very attached to my things, and I was supposed to be decluttering and packing at the same time, but I just couldn't. Like, I just barely discarded anything because it was just way too stressful to do both of those things at the same time. So I pretty much packed everything, and I think as soon as we get to Germany, like my mom's been telling me how the house in Germany is going to be like half the size of what we have here, or maybe even less than half the size and the space of what we have here. So probably as soon as we get there, I'm gonna like declutter a bunch of stuff, but I just could not do decluttering and packing at the same time. It's just way too much for me to handle emotionally. But anyways, so I'm not gonna tell you guys exactly where we're moving to because it's so small that it would be so easy for anyone to find pretty much exactly where I live if you knew the exact town. It's not even a town, it's a village. Maybe I'll disclose it at another point when I get less paranoid, but we're moving to a village that is about an hour outside Hamburg, so up in the north, and there's literally 800 residents. There are only 800 residents in the village that we're moving to. It's a 1 hour drive to Hamburg, and the Autobahn is currently like under construction, so there's traffic jams and roadblocks and stuff happening on the road out of our village towards Hamburg. So I don't have a driver's license anyways yet. I'm thinking of getting one in Romania this summer. I don't even know what to say. But yeah, there's the update. There's the life update. I'm not that upset. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be fine, but I've had a really shitty day today. It doesn't even have anything to do with the move. I've had a shitty day because of other reasons that I just don't want to talk about. But that's why I'm crying. Don't worry. I'm sure it'll be fine. Stupid. Glitter all over my sleeve now. So yeah, my room is like pretty empty right now. There's almost no more posters on the walls. Still have to take them down from my door. Actually, there are some posters left, but I took down all my frames. I took down my curtains. I don't even have curtains anymore. I think I'm gonna take my throw pillows down tonight as well because I love my throw pillows and I want to keep them. So I have to pack them before the moving van arrives because I can't fucking put my throw pillows in my suitcase. And for the next month, I will be surviving solely off of what can fit in a suitcase. No, my hair looks terrible like this. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I will show you guys around what's going on in the house right now with all the packing and everything. I'll talk more about the move later. If you guys have any questions or want to know any tips or advice or a Q&A about like my experience or anything, just leave your comments and your questions in the comments down below, and I will do more videos on the whole move. It's really hard leaving like the place that you grew up in, especially because I've had anxiety this past year and I haven't been able to like do all the things that I enjoy doing and see all the places that I love most in this city. That's the hardest. That really hurts. I feel like I haven't given Shanghai a proper goodbye from me. I've sworn that once I can afford it, I will spend 1 month of every year in Shanghai. At least for as long as I can before I have to let go of this place. I don't think I'll ever move back to live here, but I'd like to visit. But I love this place. This just doesn't love me anymore. You know, I've been having problems with my visa and everything, and I can't work here legally, so it's just time to move on and go elsewhere. There's a cat meowing very loudly outside. It's kind of like ruining my vibes right now. Sorry this is a sad video. I didn't think I'd be this sad, but I also didn't want to like pretend to be all happy and perky and excited because I'm really stressed out right now. I mean, I am excited about moving to Germany. It's going to present a lot of opportunities and stuff. Here's what I'm thinking is that the place where we're moving, there's a lot of horses there. There's like ranches and training centers for horses and stuff. And I'm thinking I might volunteer there or even get a job there just tending for the horses, because I think, you know, animal therapy is really good for mental health. And so I think like living out in the middle of nowhere, kind of in nature and around animals for a little while could be really good for me and could kind of help me with my anxiety and everything. And after that's better, then I can maybe move to the city by myself or move to a different country or travel, whatever, you know, the possibilities are endless. The person that I was 2 years ago would not have been this scared and overwhelmed. The person that I was 2 years ago would have been way more excited. And I think maybe being in this kind of new, calm, quiet environment might really help me get back to a mental headspace where I can truly appreciate the loud, crazy, chaotic city environments that I actually love so much. But enough of that. Yeah, leave your eye. I just punched myself in the face. You know what I mean? I'm so stressed out. Nothing's working. Okay. There's been a lot of crying recently this week. Okay, so I'm gonna take the camera out for a tour around the house to see what's going on. Oh, I also got into a huge fight with my mom about the piano because she wanted to call the people to pick up the piano yesterday, but I told her that I want to keep the piano until closer to when we move, so that because I want to record some music before I leave Shanghai, because it's cheaper here and I have connections. So I need my piano to like practice and stuff, so I can send my shitty demos to, you know, session musicians and friends who could help me with the recording process. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna show you guys around the room, the house, and just so you can see everything that's going on. It's just kind of like a barren wasteland right now. Alright, so this is my door. Still has my decorations on it, so this is where you would enter. And from my door you can see bag of stuff to get rid of, bag of stuff to get rid of. That's my shelf that used to have a lot of stuff on it and now is like pretty much empty. A bunch of shoes that I need to pack. One or two pairs of those I need to discard. Also, I think I accidentally just changed the settings on my camera, so I don't know if it looks bad right now. This is where all my posters and paintings and stuff used to be, and now it's kind of empty. This is my window with no more curtains. My bedside-ish tables with no more stuff on it. My bag of books I need to get rid of. The piano, which no longer has any of my jewelry and stuff on it. Need to get those hearts down from the air conditioner. The suitcase that's in the middle of my fucking floor. This basically everything that does not go in the moving van on Saturday needs to fit inside this suitcase. And as you can see, it's almost full already. So I'm like freaking out about that. My desk area, also no more curtains here. Most of my stationery is packed already. I've just kept some of my basics that I use a lot. This is my old stationery drawers that are now pretty much all empty. My old makeup drawers, which are all empty. My shelf, that is mostly empty. Wine, because I fucking need wine right now. My clothing cabinet, that is currently empty just because I've moved all of my clothes that I'm keeping into the suitcase to see if they all fit. So yeah, that's the barren wasteland that is my room right now. This is my mom's room where most of the packing has been happening. So there's like boxes everywhere. Over here by this window in this corner, there's just boxes of stuff. All the stuff that's already packed. More stuff on the bookshelves. And in the corner over there are two gigantic drawings that I need to figure out a way to pack. Bathroom has pretty much all the cosmetics that I'm keeping in the suitcase and things that we want to try to use up before we leave because we didn't want to pack them away. So we've been joking that we're gonna have like the best skin of our lives and the best hair of our lives in these last few weeks because we're gonna be using a ton of products. Yeah, the vlog is coming down the stairs. Okay, so here's another bag of stuff that we are getting rid of. These are some like organizer file things. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
That's like a tradition by now. This is a box of a bunch of my textiles from my room. So these are like clothes that I thought would fit into my suitcase and didn't, that I had to part with and put in here. All my other clothes are already in like vacuum seal bags. These are all my fucking socks because I have a sock problem. I was saying the other day that I could be on that show, My Strange Addiction, the weird addiction to socks. These aren't even like opened yet. Anyways, my heart curtains are under here somewhere because couldn't part with those even though I know our windows won't even fit my curtains, but I'll find something to do with them. But yeah, these are all the paintings that were giving me so much grief that I was so super duper stressed out about the other day. And a bunch of curling irons that I'm giving away to people. Where's Mocha?
She's not packed yet.
But where is she?
I haven't put her in her box yet.
Yes, but where is she?
She's roaming free.
I see. Anyways, Mom has like a cabinet over here with all her pretty dishes, and these are all the ones that are going to be packed by the moving people on Saturday. I asked Mom if I should show Miro's room, and she said, it's a freaking mess. So of course we have to come in here.
Yeah, Miro's room. Miro doesn't sleep in here. She sleeps in Mom's room, so that's why this is currently the cardboard box's deposit space. These are all emptied out. Those still have toys in them, but I've been told that those are the things that are getting left behind. And that's her mad scientist coat thingy, lab coat from school. I keep mucking around with the settings on my camera because I messed it up and now I don't know what to do, like what the setting was that I was using before, and it just interrupted my movie recording like 5 seconds in twice in a row for some reason. So I guess my card probably was not happy with the type of recording that I was doing. I'm not a techie person. I can't with cameras and stuff. I'm just really bad at that stuff. But anyways, that was kind of the overview of what's going on in my house right now. Fuck, I just saw 2 more folders that I completely forgot I had to empty out. As you can see, everyone's just kind of stressed out right now, in a bad mood. The house is a mess. I don't think anyone is taking this very well. Everyone just keeps crying and having little breakdowns. My sister is totally cool. She's like chill. She's fine. But the rest of us are looking pretty rough right now, as you could see earlier. I was debating like filming myself packing and stuff as like a vlog and, you know, just kind of like fast forwarding through the packing process, but honestly I think that it'll just be a lot of footage and it won't really show that much. It won't be that appealing to watch. It'll be a pain to edit and it'll take up space on my hard disk and I just don't want to use for that. But if you guys do have any questions about moving, my feelings about moving, any questions about China or Germany or anything, then please let me know in the comments and I will do like a little Q&A type thing on it. I don't even want to talk about this right now. Like I said, I've had a shitty day, not even just because of the packing, but just because of some other things. A certain person in my life being an asshole. Don't want to talk about it. So I'll be back and talk about this somewhere when I'm in better shape. I'd like to do some China related videos before I leave. Thinking of doing a speaking Chinese video since my speaking Romanian video did so well. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to see in Shanghai. Do you want any vlogs of Shanghai or any China related videos before I go? That would be awesome if you guys could leave some suggestions down in the comments. And yeah. I gotta get back to packing. Hopefully I don't burst into tears anytime soon again. I also need to empty out my phone. Jesus Christ, guys. Let's see. I have, wait for it, 16,830 files, like videos and photos in my phone, starting from October, that I have not moved onto any hard disk, and my laptop is like running really slow right now. So I need to fix that, handle that. Okay, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Sorry I'm kind of a nervous wreck. Donations on Patreon would be highly, 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 highly appreciated right now. Just because, like I said, my student has canceled on me and I'm not making any money right now, and I could really use some money to just, you know, cross some things off the bucket list in Shanghai before I leave and just be able to spend a little bit and just have some fun in the city I grew up in. And of course I would like to vlog a lot of that, so it'll kind of reflect back into the channel as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. You probably didn't, or maybe your feelings about it were neutral because I was sad. We can't always be happy. And I watched the video series that Shane Dawson did with Graveyard Girl about her like being more honest and open about her feelings and everything that's been going on in her life, and I feel like that's such a good message, and I really want to be a part of that and just be fully and completely honest and not always perky and happy, and just, you know, create the content that I want to create, talk about the things that I want to talk about. And that's probably why my channel has been crazy and like a total mess lately, because I have so many things that I want to share with you guys that are in no particular category. So I'm not a beauty guru, I'm not a vlogger, I'm not a music channel, I'm not a mental health channel, I'm just like all of the above. I'm not a bullet journaling channel, I'm all of the above, all mixed up together. And that's what I want to be. I know that like YouTube says you should have a niche, but I don't want a niche because I'm not a niche. I'm a whole person, and I have so many interests and so many things that I want to share with you guys, even if my channel seems like a little bit of a mess because of it. But I like it that way because that's who I am. That's everything I am, not just this one side of me that I'm okay with sharing on the internet. I want to share everything. So yeah, anyways, we're getting off track. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat for more. And you can donate to my Patreon down below to support me and my channel. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you all in my next video, which will hopefully be a little bit more perky. Bye!